Washington, D.C., get loud. Say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
It's time for the first competition of the night, JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into a random lineup based on a random draw, but only the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of tonight's event and hold that #1 spot on the BKT Overall Event Championship leaderboard. Washington, D.C., I only have one question for you. Who's ready for the JCB Racing?
Let's hear it. Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger with a 9.383.
A sub-10 lap time out the gate, 9.383 for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Number 2 on the track, it's Kurt Kramer in Rammunition.
Kurt Kramer, Rammunition, 11.458.
$11.458 for Rammunition, put him in his second place. Gravedigger holding down the top spot, 9.383. It's Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.086.
And it's a new fast time. Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.086. Let's hear it from Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Michaela Telechka, 11.105.
$11.105 for Megalodon. DC, it's Tony Oaks in Thunderoris.
Tony Oaks, Thunderoris with a 9.991.
Track is running fast tonight. Another sub-10 performance from Thunderoris. It's a 9.991 for Thunderoris. 5 drivers have hit the track, 3 to go. Representing Boise, Idaho, it's MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco with a 10.182.
It's a 10.182 for El Toro Loco, putting him right in the middle of the pack at the 4th spot. The fastest time to beat is still 9.086. Let's hear it for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done.
Brandon Telechka, just get her done with an 11 even.
It's an 11 flat for Just Get Her Done, putting him at the 5th spot. El Toro Loco at 4, Thunderoris at 3, Gravedigger at 2, Monster Mutt Dalmatian holding down the fastest time, 9.086, with 1 driver to go. Let's hear it for the Speed Master, Mark Hall and Raminator.
Mark Hall Raminator with a 10.519.
It's a 10.519 for Mark Hall and Raminator, which means your winner here in the JCB Racing Competition, Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.086, taking the first 8 points of the night. This is Blake Granger's 7th victory in JCB Racing Competition here in the Arena Championship Series East.
We got an awesome start to the night. He's feeling good. He's dancing. He's in the colors here representing the hometown team. Blake, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, got to be feeling good in the seat right now.
Most definitely, you know. Today was probably my worst event of the year. And, you know, when you get knocked down, you got to get right back up and keep on swinging. And that's how you start off a Monster Jam event, taking that JCB Racing win. And, man, we're just getting started.
Fastest time of the weekend, too. And so far this weekend, this two-wheel skills competition has been all yours. For the fans who haven't seen everything, haven't been following on YouTube, you do this thing where you're on your front tires and you're on your back tires. Talk about the balance in those combo moves.
Oh, you know, it's all about taking that dog for a walk. And, you know, when a dog's hungry, they like to jump around a little bit on their front paws, on their rear paws. And that's all we like to do in that beautiful Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But, hey, it's all about right here in Washington, D.C. We got all you beautiful Monster Jam fans sitting here. Are you guys having fun yet? That's what I'm talking about. But, hey, two-wheel skills up next. My favorite Monster Jam competition. And I'm bringing it, man. Me and that baby, that dog. You know, it might be a little bad to the bone slogan over there with Gravedigger, but this puppy dog's bad to the bone, I promise you that. But I got one question for you guys. Where my dogs at? Let me hear you.
Now keep it going for your racing winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Taking a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard after one competition. We still got 3 to go, but right now Rammunition and Megalodon down there at the bottom of the pack. Just Get Her Done with 3 points, finishing in 6th place. Raminator Mark Hall 4 points. El Toro Loco with 5. Thunderoris picking up 6 points in this competition. Gravedigger picking up 7 in 2nd place. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger adding 8 points to his overall event leaderboard standings here. And coming up, we have our second competition of the night. That's right, it's the two-wheel skills challenge. This is the judging criteria for all you fans out there here at the Capital One Arena, because it's on you. Your scores will determine the winner. The drivers will get to make 2 attempts each. Stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. Don't know what those are? Don't worry about it. I'm going to let you know exactly what they are. Your job is to scan that QR code and get in judgeszone.com, and you get on your smartphones and score these judges competition fairly. Here we go.
Monster Jam fans, we have been seeing so much action already here tonight. I'm with my new friend, Joey. Joey, how old are you?
5.
5 years old. And which Monster Jam truck do you think is going to win tonight?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. Well, I think Kristen Anderson might be giving us a good event here. But, you know, it's time for you and I to get into the action. And we're going to do that by playing a game called the Helmet Shuffle. So this is how it's going to go down, Joey. There's going to be 3 helmets, but only 1 trophy. So you got to keep your eyes on the trophy and then tell me which helmet it is under. But don't worry, because I know every single person in Capital One Arena is going to help you out. So are you ready?
Yes.
Let's helmet shuffle. And here we go. Okay, Washington, D.C., I want to hear from you first. Make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 1. Okay, make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 2. Okay, make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 3. Joey, do you think you have the answer?
Yes.
Okay, where is the trophy?
Number 3.
Number 3, let's see if you are correct. It's not under 1. It's not under 2, which means it's under number 3. Congratulations, Joey. You are the Helmet Shuffle champion. Let's give him a huge round of applause. But you know what, Joey? We were talking about how you were so excited to be here at Monster Jam. So I have something for you. After tonight's event, you get to go to our post-show driver meet and greet and meet all 8 Monster Jam drivers. Get pictures with them, get their autographs. Thank you so much for helping me out. Let's give him another huge round of applause. And if anybody else wants to check out the post-event driver meet and greet, tickets are still on sale up until the beginning of halftime. You can go to Ticketmaster or scan the QR code up on the video board.
The Monster Jam post-event driver meet and greet is your most exclusive opportunity to meet and mingle with the drivers shortly after the event. Take photos, get autographs, and hear competition takeaways from the drivers in a private event space. Included with your ticket is an official Monster Jam souvenir. Hey, Monster Jam fans, if you want to be like my guy down there, just one, meet the drivers from tonight's show. Scan that QR code on the screen or go to Ticketmaster.com to purchase your meet and greet tickets. Ticket sales will end an hour after the start of the show, just around halftime. And now it's time for our second competition of tonight's event. We have the two-wheel skills challenge, and it's all going down right now. This is a chance where your scores will determine our winner. For more on that, let's go down to the stands with Tiana.
That's right, Farouk. This is going to be your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. Remember, once a driver finishes their run, you're taking out your smartphone, going to judgeszone.com, or scanning the QR code up on the video board. Once you're there, you're going to type in that city code, WAS, and click submit. Then all you have to do to set a score is slide the BKT tire up or down to the score you want to give each driver. Now remember, you got to be quick because once a driver finishes, you only have 20 seconds to lock in that score. And most importantly, remember, our drivers are counting on you to score accurately and fairly because from this point on, you are the official judges of this competition. So DC, I want to know, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
First up in the two-wheel skills challenge, make some noise for Kurt Kramer in Ramunition. First attempt down, lining up for his second attempt here in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Make some noise for Kurt Kramer and Ramunition. This is your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com.
Ramunition laying down the first two tricks here in our two-wheel skills challenge. Looked like went for a popper first and then a nice little sky wheelie there. Let's see if it was enough to impress our fans here as they lock in scores at judgeszone.com. The score for Ramunition is 3.438. First place right now with a 3.438 is Ramunition. Bring her out, DC. It's Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Nose popper with the first attempt. Megalodon lining up for her second attempt.
Let's keep it going for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Very impressive showing right there from Michaela Telechka. Let her hear it, Capital One Arena. Two impressive proppers. Even impressed her brother there and Just Get Her Done. Saw him flashing his headlights right there. Looking for the score to be right now. It's a 3.438. Moonwalking across the pad is Megalodon. Didn't know a shark could moonwalk, did you? Let's see the score for Megalodon is. It's a 9.213. Your new score to beat in first place is Megalodon. 9.213, Megalodon's highest score in this event this season. Two Monster Jam drivers have taken to the track already in two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done. Lining up for his second hit right here.
Let's keep it going for Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to scan that QR code up on the video board.
Just Get Her Done. Taking his best shot there, laying down two hits for our two-wheel skills challenge. Will it be enough to take down his sister, holding down the top spot in Megalodon? 9.213 is the score to beat. The score for Just Get Her Done is, it's a 5.062. 5.062, good enough for second place right now here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, Mark Hall in Raminator. Nice reverse popper there for Mark Hall in his first attempt, lining up for his second attempt.
Let's make some noise for Mark Hall and Raminator. Go to judgeszone.com to lock in your scores.
Two big hits there from Mark Hall in Raminator, the Guinness World Record holder, out here on the track. Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge going down here in DC. Waiting for the scores. Let them hear it. DC, show them some love. The score for Raminator is 5.793, taking over second place. A second place hold right now for Mark Hall in Raminator, 5.793. Taking a look at the two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard halfway through the competition. Ramunition, Just Get Her Done. Raminator in second and Megalodon in the top spot. 9.213 is the score to beat. Let's hear it for Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger. Lining up for his second attempt here in two-wheel skills challenge. Look at that puppy wave his big BKT paws.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. You know what to do, DC. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Let them hear you, DC. He's going to show some love right back. As we look at the replay there, up there, look at the dog. He eating dirt, and he takes it, moonwalks it back over the pad, and a great save on one wheel. Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The score to beat right now is a 9.213. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is the highest score in two-wheel skills, 9.818. First place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She's the black and green wrecking machine, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Uh-oh, we got some beef. A little challenge. First popper there, and good hit right there in the two-wheel skills challenge. First attempt for Gravedigger.
Let's make some noise for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock in your scores.
Kristen Anderson out of North Carolina, representing Gravedigger. Over 40 years of legacy right there. Let her hear it, DC. After 2 attempts. Taking a look at the super glue glued to the action replay right there. Look at that popper. Getting that nose popper right down there. Walking down at the pad. And let's go in right now. The score for Gravedigger is. It's a 7.184. 7.184. Good enough for third place here in the two-wheel skills challenge for Gravedigger. We got 2 drivers left to take to the track here in this competition. Taking a look at two-wheel skills challenge leaderboard. Rammunition and Just Get Her Done holding down spots 5 and 6. Raminator at 4. Gravedigger at 3. Megalodon at 2 and Monster Mutt Dalmatian with the score to beat 9.818. Become a Monster Jam insider and be the first to know when tickets go on sale. Receive special offers and keep up to date on all things Monster Jam. Visit monsterjam.com to sign up.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here with my friend Jay. Jay, how old are you?
10.
10 years old. Now, which Monster Jam truck do you want to win today?
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Everyone get your shark fins up. That's my pick, too. But, you know, we're going to play a game, and I want to see if you can name as many animals as you can in 15 seconds. Do you think you can do that? Here's the trick, though. You're going to go first, and then we're going to see if you can beat one of our Monster Jam drivers. But I have a lot of faith in you, and I know DC does too. Let's give Jay a big round of applause. And on the count of 3, the timer starts. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lion, tiger, bear, raven, cardinal, robin, blue jay, shark, snake, dog, cat, frog, salamander, lizard.
And that is time! You crushed that, Jay. That was salamander. Wow. But now it's time to see if you can beat MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. So let's take a look here at the board. MJ only got 10 and you got 13 So Jay, that means you are the head-to-head challenge winner. And you know, I got to chat with your dad a little earlier, and he was telling me that you really want the new Monster Jam video game for your Switch. And I just so happen to have it right here in my pocket. Thank you so much for playing, and let's get back to more Monster Jam action.
Let me hear you roar, DC, for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. One attempt down, one attempt to go.
Keep it going for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Let's hear it, DC. Let's hear you roar for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Laying down two amazing hits right there in the two-wheel skills challenge. Two great poppers. Trying to moonwalk it up the pad there. And a great save. The score for Thunderoris is... It's a 7.299. 7.299. That's good enough for third place. And 6 points if he can hold on to them for Thunderoris. Everyone's gunning for Monster Mutt Dalmatian as he holds the top score to beat. Here's El Toro Loco's first attempt.
Get those Toro horns up for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
El Toro Loco looking for another victory here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Make some noise. He seemed to be okay with that run. He probably wanted to do a little bit better, but it's up to you, the judges, out there in the arena seats. Show him some love. Look at that. Papa right there as he moonwalks it across the pad. The score for El Toro Loco is, it's an 8.970, 8.970, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills challenge is Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking another 8 points with a score 98.1.8. Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking the 8 points here in the two-wheel skills challenge, making his overall score 16 points right now as he wins his 8th two-wheel skills challenge here on the Arena Series East.
I'm not sure if it's the colors that are helping, but my question is, are you going to be helping the colors? Like all this winning you're doing, is that going to go into tomorrow too for the Commanders?
Man, that's what it's all about. You know, I'm channeling my inner Jaden Daniels right now. We all know how amazing that guy is. And hey, him himself motivates me to come out here and throw it down. We're representing Louisiana. We're representing Washington Commanders. Man, I'm having a good old time right here in Washington, D.C.
Very, very easily on your way to this overall BKT event championship. We got donuts up next, then freestyle. So for these fans who maybe this is their first time at one of these Monster Jam events, tell them about donuts.
Yeah, I need you guys' help. I got the worst donut score I've ever got earlier today, and I had the crowd behind me. I don't know what happened, but I promise you guys one thing. It don't matter if we're on 4 paws, 3 paws, 2 paws. Heck, I might flip that thing upside down. I want you guys on your feet making noise. Let me hear you. And hey, that one good question for you guys. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
All right, your two-wheel skills challenge winner. One more time, make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
And the Dalmatian dominance continues as Blake Granger picks up his 20th and 21st competition win here, the first with 20 wins. But it is halftime here at Monster Jam. So right now, head on out to the concourse, pick up some merchandise, die-cast trucks. We got the plush toys, T-shirts, and more, all for you to pick up right now. And why not get it now? You don't have to pay for shipping. So pick up your stuff right now. We got concessions, the whole 9. We're coming back with a halftime report, the superstars of freestyle motocross, and of course, more Monster Jam.
I want us to be louder than we've ever been. We've been at like a 15, I think. Let's take it up to a 20 if we can. So everybody on the count of 3, make as much noise as you can. 1, 2, 3. Why aren't you cheering, Dad? Come on, these guys are ready to rip. And the louder you are, the bigger these tricks are going to be from our freestyle motocross riders. Like Farouk said, jumping 75 feet across, 45 feet in the air. And they're going to be doing some wild tricks as they fly through the air, too. So who's ready for freestyle motocross? All right, up first, let's hear it for Brandon Reardon. Seat grab with the Indian air. Nice trick to start things off. Now make some noise for AJ Rosebrill. Making his way down the runway now. Let's hear it for Cameron Sepulveda. And last but not least, make some noise for Josh Hetford. The captain's pose. These tricks are just going to get bigger and wilder, so get those phones out. And when you see him on the runway, make some noise. One-handed seat grab. Feet in the air. Brandon Reardon turning it up. Yeah, Big Knack. Or Can from AJ Rosebrill. All right, up next, Cameron Sepulveda. One-handed Superman seat grab pointing to somebody over there. Oh, Josh Hedford. Going bigger every trick. Here we go. Come on, DC. I know we can be louder than that. Make some noise for AJ Rosebrill. Yeah, nasty tail whip. Absolutely love that trick. All right, we'll see what Cameron Sepulveda's got in store now. Interesting. Kind of like a lazy boy there. Oh, one-handed kiss of death. Man, these tricks just keep getting better. Who wants to see him go again? Man, one-handed running man as he flies through the air. All right, now we got AJ Rosebrill. Two-handed Superman seat grab. All right, Cameron Sepulveda, ready to rip. There's that energy, DC. Who wants to see it again? And he puts his front feet on the handlebars while he's backflipping. Absolutely wild stuff right now from our freestyle motocross riders. Now we've seen a little bit of what they can do, and I need y'all to get your phones back out and get to judgeszone.com because it's time for our FMX Best Trick Competition. Each rider gets one trick, one attempt, and it's up to you to pick our winner. So who's ready for some more freestyle motocross action? All right, up first, from Worcester, Mass., it's Brandon Reardon. Brandon Reardon, a big Bruce Lee fan. Also loves just getting a good tan out there in Massachusetts whenever he's home. These guys are on the road all the time, flying through the air, ripping up. When he hits the runway, DC, let's bring it up to 10. Make some noise. All right, get your scores in now at judgeszone.com. On the edge of glory right there. Just holding onto the bike with his ankles. And a big, hey, Mom, look at me as he's in the air. So get that score in right now, judgeszone.com for Brandon Reardon.
Brandon Reardon, representing Worcester, Massachusetts. The score for Brandon is 8.007. 8.007 for first place right now for Brandon Reardon.
Our next rider coming out of the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, AJ Rosebrill. Loves hitting the lakefront, walking around Lakeshore Drive, heading over to Lollapalooza. And on the weekend, loves to play with his pet hamster when he's home. And he's ready to get gnarly for you fans. Who wants to see him up that trick? All right, remember, when he hits the runway, let's turn it up to 10. Make some noise for AJ Rosebrill. DC loving backflips here. Biggest roar from the crowd so far whenever we see that backflip. A classic backflip from AJ Rosebrill. You got time to lock your score in at judgeszone.com. Because again, you pick our FMX Best Trick winner from our US FMX team. So will the backflip take the lead? Here we go.
The Chicago kid, AJ Rosebrill. The score is... We have a new leader, 8.460 for AJ Rosebrill with the backflip.
All right, who wants some more, DC? All right, up next, out of South Florida, it's Cameron Sepulveda. Cameron, a big Chapel Rowan fan, loves to ride with his homies on the weekend, rocking the 250, and ready to make the challenge for the top spot in our Best Trick competition. So far, we've had 2 events, and both events have gone to Josh Hedford. AJ Roseborough with the lead. Can Cameron take it right now? DC, bring it to 10. Let's go. Make some noise. A no-handed backflip. Now we're adding some combos to the tricks. We're really getting fancy. Who will be the CEO of USFMX in our best trick competition? Get your score now, judgeszone.com for Cameron Sepulveda.
Cameron Sepulveda stepping up with the backflip on the number 3 bike. He said, look, man, no hands. Let's see if it's enough to take over first place. 8.460 is the score to beat. The score for Cameron Sepulveda is... We have a new leader, 9.067. Cameron Sepulveda, first place.
One rider remains for our best trick competition from Asheville, North Carolina. It's Josh Hedford. Josh, big Tar Heels fan, also loves to hang out in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina at the Gravedigger Camp with Kristen, Adam, Ryan, Dennis. Here we go, our final trick, Josh Hedford. There it is. Our final trick, a backflip. Laying flat too while holding on to the bike. Feeling good about it. The question is, your scores, judgeszone.com. Lock them in. Score now for our final competitor in our FMX Best Trick competition.
And we're looking for the score right now. See if he can take over first place. Look at that backflip right there on the Super Glue T-Action replay. The score for Josh Hedford is... a new leader and your winner of the FMX Best Trick competition, Josh Hedford, with a 9.612. There you go. Spray him down, Josh, doing the sprinkler. One more look at that high-flying best trick from our superstars of freestyle motocross.
DC, what do you think? You want some more? Oh, come on. We got to get some more than that. Do you want some more? It's time for our US FMX roller coaster ride, where our riders are basically going to be linked up, and we're going to be doing tricks back to back to back. And these guys are going to be real close with each of these tricks. And the louder you are, the wilder it's going to be. This is the time to get that phone out to record if you don't have it yet. And I got to tell you, if you ever get a chance to hang out with freestyle motocross guys, you're absolutely going to have the time of your life like we are right now. All right, DC, make some noise for your USFMX team. Everybody on the tail whip roller coaster right now. Tail whips, one of the classic tricks on a dirt bike. Different for every rider, different finesse every time. Absolutely love it. It never gets old, and you can never really do the same tail whip twice. All right, who wants some more? One-handed seat grabs. And a can-can. Oh, and the kiss of death. What do you think, DC? Do we want one more roller coaster ride? Upstairs, do you want some more? There we go. These guys are going to hit the ramp one more time. So this time, let's break some decibel levels here with how loud we're going to get. When they hit that runway, I need you to be louder than we've been all afternoon. And right now, DC, make some noise for Brendan Reardon, AJ Roseborough, Cameron Sepulveda, Josh Hedford. That is your US FMX team. DC, let's hear it. Big win, a third win for Josh Hedford in our US FMX Best Trick competition. We'll get him here in just a second for an interview. So our third winner at USFMX Best Trick. Josh, I got to ask, have you ridden longer than these guys? What is it about what you're doing that the crowd is absolutely eating up?
Oh, I mean, I've been doing this like forever. It feels like generations and generations of who knows what happened in the past. But yeah, I just grew up on two wheels and I love it. So I just, you know, these guys got to keep me young and keep me doing new tricks like the one I just did. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Well, and you've talked about your inspirations, but there has to have started a conversation with your parents. How did that go, and how did you convince them, and then how have they helped support you to get to this point?
Well, honestly, they love it. So, yeah, my mom was like, oh, if you get half the money for the dirt bike, I'll get the other half. And, you know, I worked real hard on the ginseng farm for years, and I grew up just riding pedal bikes, like, all the time. So, yeah, it worked out. And actually, like, my guardian dad, he's one of the second person in the world next to Travis Pastrana to ever do a double backflip. So, that's why I'm in dirt bikes.
Well, and where has this taken you? How does a career kind of look like, and you just continue to just do what you love every weekend all around the world?
Man, lots of training, lots of hot yoga, and studying, trying to relax during the week a little bit to recover and come back and go big for the fans.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your USFMX Best Trick winner, Josh Hedford.
Here he comes, Kurt Kramer in Rammunition.
Ramming it up, it's Kurt Kramer and Rammunition. You know what to do, DC. Go to judgeszone.com to lock in your scores.
Kurt Kramer was looking to come out here for this competition specifically. He wanted to get in the bakery and make those donuts, and wow, look at the revolutions, the spins, the speed, laying it all down here, almost spun off the body. There for Rammunition and Kurt Kramer looking to lay down the first score here in the donuts competition. The score for Rammunition is 7.309. It's a 7.309. Great for first place here for Rammunition. I hear that sound. It's Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Scoring is open for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Go to judgeszone.com to lock in your score.
Looking for her first score here after a great performance from Megalodon in the two-wheel skills challenge. Will it be enough here in the donuts competition? Trying to get off those revolutions. 7.309 is the score to beat for Megalodon. The score is 3.846. 3.846, good enough for second place right now. Will it hold for Megalodon? Monster Mutt Dalmatian barking at the competition. 2 more trucks take the track. Make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Scoring is open for Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
That tricky, sticky dirt out there, locking up those BKT tires, trying to get out there and get those donuts. Let's hear it for Thunderoris and Tony Oaks. Looks like something might have went wrong out there for Thunderoris as we get those scores in. The score for Thunderoris is, it's a 2.831. 2.831, third place right now for Thunderoris. Couldn't get those tires locked in the dirt there as he talks to the UNOH official about the tires and the dirt as we get ready for our 4th competitor here in the donut competition.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here with Dash. We just were talking. Dash, tell me in one word what you think of Monster Jam.
Amazing.
Amazing. I think it's pretty amazing too. But you know, I was hoping you could help me here in getting section 106 super pumped up. So we're going to play a game called Name That Truck. So what's going to happen is an image is going to appear on the screen. And before it fully completes, you have to tell me what the truck is. Do you think you can do that for me? Yes. Yes, I think you can do it too. So section 106. I need all of you to help Dash out. Here we go. Let's name that truck. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more image. I'm seeing a BKT tire with what color?
Green.
I think I'm seeing some blue. Shout it out if you know it.
Megalodon. Megalodon. Megalodon.
Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer, Megalodon. Let's see if you are correct. Nice job, Dash. Thank you so much for helping me out. And you know, since we got through that with Tony Oaks, you're going home with a Thunderoris. Here you go. And let's get back to more Monster Jam action.
Let's hear it for Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
There you have it. He called it. Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He predicted, he said, I might spin on 2 wheels, I might spin on 4, I might spin on 1. He said, I might put this puppy on his lid. And he did just that. Take a look at the replay. Spinning out of control right there. Wow, he laid it all out there for all of you fans here in D.C. The score to beat right now is a 7.309. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.445. Your new score to beat in Monster Jam Donuts, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Yes. With Gravedigger crew chief Aldina right now. Gravedigger, the truck, the planetary wouldn't come off. When the fans saw it, you had taken it apart, you were repairing the truck. What causes that planetary to be so difficult?
Yeah, so when she landed so hard, it just busted the planetary and it just locks everything up in that hub corner and you can't get it apart.
And for you, you get to represent the black and green wrecking machine, Team Gravedigger with Kristen Anderson. Are you having a lot of fun so far? And like, how cool is it going anywhere and people love you just because you're with Team Gravedigger?
Yes, it's just great. You know, I had my 4th weekend show out here with Gravedigger and it's awesome.
Awesome. So the not only Gravedigger team, but all of our UNOH technicians back here. As you saw, Gravedigger pulling out to the floor. Tony Oakes will be making his way back here. So we'll check in with Thunder Roris in just a little bit.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are all having an incredible time. I am having so much fun making friends. I just became besties with Katie here. Katie, who did you bring into Monster Jam with you?
I brought my boyfriend Nick, and it's actually his birthday. So everybody say happy birthday, Nick!
Well, we're not going to sing happy birthday to Nick, but we are going to serenade him with our beautiful voices because it's time to do a game called Finish the Lyrics. So, Katie, this is how it goes down. The song is going to start, and when the lyrics cut out, you have to keep going. But don't worry, I'll sing with you, and I know all of Capital One Arena will sing with us. So the only question is, are you ready?
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
We are so ready, so let's finish the lyric.
Somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All that's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
Give it up for Katie! Woo, that was some of the best singing I've heard all night long. You know what? Thank you so much. We're going to get back to more Monster Jam action.
Let's hear it for Mark Hall in Raminator.
Ramming it up, it's Mark Hall in Raminator. Make sure you lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Almost reaching cyclone status right there. Spinning it up with that 6-ton Monster Jam truck as we take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Look at those revolutions. Look at that speed, tight turns. Look at that donut he formed on the ground right there. Let's see if it's enough right now to take down our top score. The score to beat right now is a 9.445. The score for Mark Hall in Raminator is... It's an 8.811. 8.811. Good enough for second place for Raminator. It's Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Digging up the dirt, it's Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Let her hear you, DC. the black and green donut making machine. As you see it right there, look at the revolutions, the speed, the power, all right there with Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger, looking for her first win here in Donuts. The score for Gravedigger is 9.022, 9.022. Good enough for second place for Gravedigger. Our final two drivers are in place, ready to go and lay it down here in Monster Jam Donuts. Let's hear it for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
Get those Toro horns up for MJ Solario in El Toro Loco. You know what to do. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Came out the cab with the steering wheel right there. MJ Solario, El Toro Loco, looking to take the top spot and looking for his first win here in Monster Jam Donuts on the Arena Championship Series East. Let's see your horns in the air for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. The score for El Toro Loco is second place, 9.080, a 9.080, just edging out Gravedigger for second place, El Toro Loco. Let's make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done.
Keep it going for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done. Lock in your scores now using judgeszone.com.
Brandon Telechka, just get her done. Down there making the dirty, dirty donuts. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay as he gets into the donuts. Tight spin. Look at that donut being shaped on the ground right there. Kicking up the dirt. You see the smoke blowing out of the nostrils. And we take a look right now at Just Get Her Done's replay. Look at that. The score for Just Get Her Done is... it's an 8.253, 8.253. In fifth place is Just Get Her Done. And you know what that means. Your winner with a 9.445 is Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking his third event tonight here. Another 8 points added to the BKT overall leader right there for your donut competition winner, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is his third donut win here on the Arena Championship Series East. Let him hear it, DC. Take a look at the replay to see how he got it done.
Three for three. I'm starting to think DC is the home of Monster Mutt Dalmatian Blake Granger, and these fans are eating it up.
Man, I'm having too much fun, man. This good old Louisiana boy, All we know how to do down south is four-wheel drives and donuts. And hey, we came out here and we kept that pedal to the floor until that beautiful puppy dog landed right on our roof.
Well, and you've been talking about the Commanders. It's a big weekend for them, but rumor has it you're also a big fan of the Washington Nationals. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Man, hey, I want to hear you guys make some noise. We got Dylan Cruz in the house with the Washington Nationals. So let's get loud for our boy, LSU, baby. Go Tigers. But hey, we got Freestyle coming up next. And you think I'm crazy now? You ain't seen nothing yet. We're about to drive that dog straight into the ground for all you beautiful Monster Jam fans. And I tell you what, I'm looking at this backflip ramp. I'm looking at this awesome Monster Jam pod. And I can say 2 words. Send it. I can't wait. Let me hear you guys get loud. Where my dog's at? Hoo, hoo.
Taking a look right now at the BKT overall event leaderboard. Look at Blake Granger. Look up there, his score. Look at his beautiful work. 3 straight wins here for racing, skills, and donuts. Right now, tied for 4th is Raminator and Thunder Roars. Still 8 points on the board in Monster Jam Freestyle. Grave Digger can come back. El Toro Loco and Will Monster Mutt Dalmatian continue on and make it 4 for 4 here tonight in DC as we go ahead and look at our freestyle competition, which is coming up next. This is the judging criteria. Remember, Monster Jam fans here in the Capital One Arena, it's up to you. Your scores will determine the winner. Each driver must complete 15 seconds for a score, 75 seconds total in their freestyle run. You want to check out if they use all the ramps. Do they have creativity? What about technical moves? Are they putting combinations together? And of course, do their moves make you say, wow?
Monster Jam fans, I'm out here with Olivia. Olivia, how old are you?
I'm 8.
You are 8 years old, and have you been to Monster Jam before, or is this your first time?
Yes.
Yes, it's your first time? So in one word, what do you think of Monster Jam?
I like it.
We like it. I like it too. And who did you bring with you today?
I brought my brother and my dad and my mom.
A whole family affair here at Monster Jam. We love to see it. But, since it's your first time, we're getting towards the end of our event. I want to test your Monster Jam knowledge. So my friend Brandon Telechka is actually going to help me with some Monster Jam trivia. Let's check it out on the video board. Okay, DC, before we get to Olivia, I want to hear from you. So make some noise if you think it's A, electricity. Make some noise if you think it's B, normal gas. Okay. Make some noise if you think it's C, race fuel. And make some noise if you think it's D, chocolate milk. Whoa. Hold on, Olivia. We got to try that again. Make some noise if you think it's D, chocolate milk. Make some noise if you think it's C, race fuel. Okay, Olivia, it's a tough decision here, but it all comes down to you. What do you think the correct answer is?
I think C.
C, race fuel. Let's see if you are correct. That is correct. Congratulations, Olivia. One Monster Jam event, and you're already an expert. Thank you so much for helping me out. Let's give her a huge round of applause and get back for more Monster Jam.
Tony Oaks, Thunder Roris making his way back to the floor. The team bringing back here to check out the steering. There was an air bubble in the line for the steering, so they just jacked it up, adjusted the steering a few times. The truck ready to go. Tony Oaks absolutely fired up and wanting redemption after that donut competition. He's ready to come out and go big for freestyle, as are all 8 competitors with the final 8 points on the line. Freestyle up next, and Tony Oaks, Thunder Roris is ready to fly.
Now it's time for you fans to get Monster Jam Freestyle started. Get out your phones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going and stay on beat. We've reached the pinnacle of tonight's events. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Let's give it up for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure you lock in your scores.
Let him hear it, DC, as he comes out the cab. Make some noise, show him some love. Just get her done, Brandon Telechka, laying down the first freestyle of the competition, as he's going to set the tone for the scoring here for all others to follow, as Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done. The score is a 6.837, 6.837. First place right now for Just Get Her Done. Coming out to grab his 8 points off of Monster Jam Freestyles, Kurt Kramer in Rammunition.
Let's make some noise for Kurt Kramer, Rammunition. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Let us know what you think of that freestyle run.
2 runs in the books right here for Monster Jam Freestyle. Just get her done with the score to beat right now with a 6.837. Did Kurt Kramer and Rammunition do enough to take the top spot here in the early goings of the freestyle competition? The score for Rammunition is second place, 4.484. 4.484 for Rammunition.
Monster Jam fans, I have a very special guest to help me bring out our next driver.
Give it up for my daughter, Michaela Telechka in Megalodon!
Get those shark fins up for Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Lock in your scores now at judgeszone.com.
"75 seconds of Megalodon coming at you right here. Seeing that shark fin. Let's make some noise. Let her hear it. Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Trying to win her first freestyle, blowing kisses to the crowd and especially her family. The entire Telechka family here tonight supporting Brandon and Michaela. As we check in right now, and the score to beat right now is a 6.837 by her brother. Just get her done. Look at that, showing the love. The score for Megalodon is a 5.835, 5.835 for Megalodon.
Right now behind the scenes with Chad, a.k.a. Tractor, the crew chief for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. What have you put in this guy's coffee this weekend? What has him stumped and so on point?
I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of just feed off of each other. He's a wiry guy as it is. He's a really good hype man. He gets me going even. I'm kind of a docile guy. I kind of keep to myself, and he gets me going. So I think when we get together and get to going and then he starts winning, it all comes together, man.
Well, and he told everyone in D.C. that he was getting ready to burn it down. If that truck is in a million pieces, but you take that BKT Overall Event Championship, are you happy and are you ready to get to work?
Absolutely.
All right.
We do.
Our UNOH technicians ready to go. We got Monster Mutt Dalmatian ready to go. After an inspection, truck is perfectly fine. Just a little cosmetic damage to the fiberglass. But any thoughts or anything you want to say to Blake before he hits the track?
I just want him to burn it down, man.
What about you, DC? Who's ready for more freestyle action?
Get on your feet if you want to see a backflip. Come on, everybody in the air. The Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Let him hear you, Blake Granger, Monster Butt Dalmatian. Get those scores in at judgeszone.com.
Killing it right now after the Morgan & Morgan backflip. The score to beat is a 6.837. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is the highest score in the Arena Championship Series East, a 9.887. First place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's take a look at the Morgan & Morgan backflip replay. Look at that. Puppy paws in the air. Great landing. Your leader right now, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, holding it down, looking to sweep tonight's event. As we look at the freestyle competition leaderboard right now, Rammunition holding down the 4th spot, Megalodon in 3rd, Just Get Her Done in 2nd, and will anybody catch Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger with a 9.887, your score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. It's Mark Hall in Raminator.
Let's give it up for Mark Hall in Raminator. Make sure to get your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Mark Hall in Raminator laying down a freestyle of his own, 75 seconds on the track as he comes out here and does some damage, trying to come out here and get top of that leaderboard, looking for his first freestyle win here in Monster Jam Freestyle. The score for Raminator is, it's a 4.566 for Raminator. 5 Monster Jam drivers have hit the track. It's still 3 left to go here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's take a look at the Monster Jam Freestyle competition leaderboard. Rammunition In 5th place, Raminator in 4th. Megalodon with a smooth 3rd place. Right now, Jess Get Her Done, Brandon Telechka in 2nd place. And holding down the top spot, it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger with a 9.887. Your score to beat here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Don't grab this bull by the horns. It's MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. All right, Capital One Arena, I think you know what's coming. He's setting up for a Morgan & Morgan backflip. On your feet if you want to see it. Come on, stand up.
Let him hear you, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Lock in those scores, DC, at judgeszone.com.
Make some noise for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Let's see those horns in the air. MJ Solorio just completed his 3rd career backflip in competition. The score for El Toro Loco is 9.245. 9.245 for El Toro Loco. Good enough for 2nd place here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay of the Morgan & Morgan backflip. There it is. Look at that 6-ton bull land on all 2 back tires to the front 2 and back down on all 4 again. Look at those hooves. Over 700 pounds of hooves right there. Right there for El Toro Loco. Landing the Morgan & Morgan backflip. The score to beat is still 9.887 by Monster Mutt Dalmatian. El Toro Loco in 2nd with a 9.245. Points are still available out there. 2 Monster Jam drivers left to go here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Get loud, DC. Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Keep it going for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Locking your scores now at judgeszone.com.
Make some noise, DC, for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Coming out here at 75 seconds, burning down the track here in freestyle. Looking to add some points to her overall standings here in Arena Series East. As all of these drivers are looking to get to the Monster Jam World Finals 24, the score for Gravedigger is 7.021, 7.021 here in Monster Jam Freestyle for Gravedigger. Follow Monster Jam on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Monster Jam to keep the insane Monster Jam action going all year long. Catch exclusive content, get the latest updates, and connect with your favorite riders and trucks. So grab your phones and post them with the hashtag Monster Jam for a chance to be featured on the video board.
Monster Jam fans, we are almost to the end of our event. So you might have heard of the 7th inning stretch. Well, I like to call this the 7th truck stretch. So I need everybody in this place up on your feet. Everybody stand up with me. And we're not just going to warm up our bodies. We're going to warm up our voices. So I need everybody to repeat after me. I need to hear a me, 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 me. La, 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 la. Figaro, Figaro. Perfect. And now we are all ready to Monster Jam Karaoke. Let me hear you sing. Walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. You know what? Crowd. That's me making my way through the crowd. Let me hear you.
Miss you. And I into the sky.
I could just see you tonight. Keep going, DC. You sound incredible. Nice singing, everybody. But you know what? We got one more Monster Jam superstar to get to. So let him hear you get loud.
Let's hear it for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Thunderosaurus. Get those scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Look at that. Left it all out there on the track. Tony Oaks and Thunderosaurus kicking up dirt, taking names here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Will it be enough to take down our current leader, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, with the score to beat 9.887? The score for Thunderosaurus is 8.348. 8.348, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle and the overall BKT event standings of the entire event with a perfect event. Make some noise for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's the first perfect on the Arena Championship Series East. He took first place in JCB Racing. He took first place in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. He took first place in Monster Jam Donuts. He took first place in Monster Jam Freestyle. It's a clean sweep, DC. Monster Mutt Dalmatian adds 32 points to his overall series point standings, putting him at 287 points on the season and taking his 23rd and 24th competition wins right here in Monster Jam Freestyle.
He cooked. He smoked it, he flambéed it, he put on a cooking class for the competition, and then you ate and left no crumbs tonight in DC.
You have no idea how good this feels. Our first sweep of the year right here on Arena Series Central, or East. You know, I've done it a lot in my day. I won all 4 events in Abu Dhabi 4 weeks ago. Who could even imagine I was in Abu Dhabi 4 weeks ago driving a Monster Jam truck for royal families, traveling the world, having the most fun of my entire life. But hey, let's make some noise for my man Tractor right here. This guy builds one hell of a machine, I tell you what. But hey, we still got one more event tomorrow. We're not done yet. Hey, I want to sweep it again. We're not stopping. I don't know what those points are, but we're leading the International Series, and now we're leading the Arena East Series, and we have the chance to be the first ever 2-time series champion in the same year. And with this guy behind me right here, I got all the confidence in the world that we can get it done. But hey, did you guys have fun in Monster Jam? Let me hear you. And you already know what comes next. First off, JD5, Commanders, baby. We're going to do it. The first rookie in the Super Bowl is going to happen. And as you know, where my dog's at? Let me hear you. Ho, ho.
Thanks, Brian. I can feel the electricity and excitement all the way up here. I got goosebumps and chills, and it's not because it's cold outside, because it is warming up in here. Let me tell you, Tiana, thank you so much down there, Ryan, for that interview. Listen, this is culminating right now, and what an amazing night. A clean sweep for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, taking all 4 competitions and the overall. Tiana, what was your favorite thing tonight?
You know, I love watching all of our competitions, but my favorite thing was getting to hang out with all of our incredible Monster Jam fans, from Katie, to Dash, to everyone I got to hang out with. Thank you so much for making my job so much fun.
And you can't forget little man Jay down there, little Jay down there, that's right. And listen, it's all going down. Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is one step closer to the Monster Jam World Finals. Thank you so much for coming out tonight and being here for Monster Jam. Listen, you still got time on the way out. Hit those merchandise stands, get your die-cast trucks. We still got many jam toys. We got books, flags, plush toys, the whole nine, all ready for you. Also, make sure you go to monsterjam.com for tickets, results. You got to get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals 24. First time in Salt Lake City, Utah, July 4th weekend, put on by the Utah Sports Commission. It's all going down right here. For Tiana Cohen and Ryan Lacoste, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.